Hey guys and girls, welcome to Death Mark. So this was one I played quite a bit back. I'm gonna leave a link to the last episode if you guys need to catch up. But basically, we just finished chapter 1, and we were getting ready to move on to the next chapter. So let's retire to our bed so we can jump into chapter 2. So this was the end of Hanahiko. That's where we last left off. And I didn't touch it from there for a little bit. So we'll be going into chapter 2, brand spanking new mind. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. So if you guys need a slight refresher, essentially this death mark has been going around to multiple people and have been placed on them by different spirits or demons that have cursed a person who happens to kind of be in the area, essentially. And in chapter 1 we managed to save a person with the death mark, and it's kind of like the whole guise of you know, I have to figure out who cursed me and hopefully save myself in the end. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist Sayakujo was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Sayakujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I don't trust him, honestly. I'm gonna say I'd prefer Moe. So you wanted to be alone in this giant mansion with a minor? That sounds pretty shady. No. Oh god. He's got a bad mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be more notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza. Things who have their eyes on the labor department. Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita. That was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school's haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Okay, he's changing my opinion a little bit, but... Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up. Who'd honestly believe us? I waste my breath. Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well. I've only gone through half so far. And some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary is asking for you. You should get going. Mary is sitting primly on the couch, the same as always.
It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you.
I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too?
If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes.
That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers?
Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate.
Like predicting the future?
No, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass.
I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen.
Did Mary tell you something?
The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. Such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? I open the door and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform. Delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place Kujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. She's out. Damn, that right? You guys know her though, yeah? Would you hear me out? Introductions are quickly done. His name's Sho Nagashima. And as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yup, the red mark is burned in. And a code freak's friend said something, like it gives you amnesia, for real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction's normal. But if he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Was that a girl? Was that a girl's voice?
There is a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. There are two sides of the same coin.
Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary.
Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Shu.
No way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. Seems that despite appearance, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color.
Now, Lord Shu, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss?
Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar. The mark? And he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Saya Kujo in a magazine. It's all because of some monster. What the hell? This is crazy.
Why'd this have to happen to me?
Not believing it is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that.
I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so...
We should probably ask him some more about it. What's up with the forest?
The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do.
But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it.
The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like all the time.
It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true.
I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near.
The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff.
I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there.
What should I ask next? It's cursed? Show stiffens like a board.
I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out.
What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people died there a year, so they say. And that's just what they find.
Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history.
Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why were you there?
I was obviously on my bike, man. The place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods.
Oh, as in motorcycle?
Huh, is that so?
We don't need another person flaunting the law. Flouting the law. One is enough. I smile wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow?
That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. And suddenly, I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of show. No info on the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road. I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow. Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Shu's story. The rumor of Shimi O. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Yashiki. Shimi O. So this is going to be the name of the chapter we're going through. I shall tell you the story of Shimi O, the man of the forest. Oh God. Chapter 2, Shimi O. This is going to be an interesting one to dive into. Hey, have you heard the rumors? That one about the weird giant man is covered in black splotches. So people call him Shimi O, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see. And a man covered in splotches really did appear. The student laughed. Yeah, sure. I like them. And then... in your body... Oh God. Ooh. Okay, so you can't say you like bees. That's gonna be a key to surviving when we see this guy. Shimi O asks those he meets a single question and kills them using his drill. However, I have no proof.
Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork.
There's no hesitation in Mashida. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it.
You're coming too.
What? Me?
So an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you. You're that much of a wimp?
What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. You settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation.
Best wishes indeed. New info was added to the spirit file. The forest of Shimio. Okay. Alright, I'm going to end it here. So we jumped into chapter 2. We will explore the forest on the next part. Leave a like, guys. Subscribe to a friend. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.